Happy New Year! Come in, we're having a good time. We got champagne over there, anything you like, you can have it,
Now it's
don't worry.
definitely
It's all good,
You're a
we're
tense
rich.
thing.
We got blondes, brunettes, and the cocaine's in the back.
You messed it up.
It's gonna be all me, dude.
Happy New Year, Chew!
To me, you niggas don't know me. It's Ebony and Ice, the white boy, the black boy, Eminem and 50. Who the fuck let me and Mickey? That's hollows in my gun, kush smoke in my lungs, codeine in my cup. Look, I don't give a fuck. I took X and Viagra, now my dick hard.
What mixtape is this?
Happy New Year.
Look, bitch, is my house. We got 50 fucking rooms.
Where you get it from?
This is 50.com.
Did you say when he's coming out with his next album yet?
Get the fuck up off me, Chew!
I got some liquor, got some hoes, I got the music playing. Come and have fun.
Happy New Year!
I got some kush, I got some purple, got some throwing.
Happy New Year.
Smoke some. Happy New Year. I got some
nose is
boots, I
stuffed.
got some Henny, some
What the
Patron,
fuck else is
man. I
new?
know you want some.
My nose isn't usually stuffed.
I
Yeah.
got some
Oh, is it?
bitches in the back, freaking off you all come.
Stuffed
First
with
nigga front,
coke
I'ma
and
shoot
blow.
me a chump. I stuffed 2 million in my Lambo trunk. Me, I do whatever the fuck I
All right.
want. You must be confused. Me, I
what are we
never
doing? I
lose.
thought you were playing a
Fuck
game.
Me, no
I don't wanna
fuck
play
you.
games.
You're doing a whole thing where it just sees us?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No, I don't. I feel sorry for people that have to
Look
look at these.
What the fucking look at us?
Look at these ugly mugs.
Okay, man. We just need a nice webcam. That's what we gotta do. That's my resolution for 2014 is we're gonna buy a nice webcam.
Too bad you can't use the Kinect 2.0.
Probably can. I haven't plugged it in. You probably can. How do you know?
What's it called?
Microphone?
Proprietary.
Next thing you know, a nigga sitting up in AA. Hi, my name is Curtis Jackson.
I don't give a shit.
That's how the big dick console makers do it. Proprietary. They don't want to share shit. Can you use a Xbox controller on the computer? Like just plug it in?
360 ones you can.
No, the Xbox One.
Try it.
You should try it. One of these days.
So,
First nigga front, I'ma shoot me a chump. I stuffed 2 million.
So you
in my
can't even put
Lambo
like
trunk.
something on the TV
Me,
for
I
me to
do
look at while we
whatever
do
the
this.
fuck I want.
Sure.
You must be confused.
Put the
Me,
game up
I
there that
never
I was gonna
lose.
play.
Fuck me, no fuck you. Yeah.
National League
You
game.
already know how I feel when it's 50.
We already established that you suck
Shit get
when
crazy.
it comes to
10
playing
seconds
games and
now.
having conversations.
I did better than you did last week. Last week you fucked
I take my time, I make it right. You see me laying low, right?
Yeah, because I want to know what game it is.
Yeah, but when I come, you already know it's gonna feel like the earth stopped moving. I call them motherfucking shots, man. When I call Interscope, I said, what Manny at? Get Manny on the phone.
up. This game is gonna be.
Are you
That's the
serious?
shit they got.
This game is gonna be really.
All them niggas. Alex
Why is it gonna be
Kidd,
cool?
S1,
watch
whoever
it.
the
It's
fuck
cool.
When does it come out?
Anyway, get me
this
the
month.
shit, man.
I'm gonna buy it.
You better wow
Back
me.
on it.
I'm gonna buy it. You're gonna hate on it anyways. You hate on everything I like.
When I say
No,
I'm
you
in,
ain't on everything I
I'ma
like.
get the money.
You better
So
wow
you're gonna
me.
like this.
You better wow me.
If I say the stock gon' go,
I just like it
Is it
because
like Budokai?
no.
If I
Yeah.
say the headphones gon' sell,
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't want a stupid Dragon Ball game where you can,
Sleek audio.
where all you play as is it doesn't need to be a fighting game. It can be like real adventurous.
They should make a RPG
It's not really an
Dragon Ball
RPG
game like they did with the old ones.
It's not really an RPG-ish. The graphics are good. This new Dragon Ball game, I'm gonna be getting on. It looks cool.
Yeah, you said that about the last one.
I was into the last one too.
You didn't get the last one.
I never got around to it because I'm on the next gen level now.
Right. I was gonna get the Kinect one, but I heard it got bad reviews.
That's every Kinect game, dude.
Not Dance Central.
That game sucks.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
All right, so are we saving the review of 2013 for the end, or are we just gonna do it now?
Do it now.
Okay, you can go first.
Well, 2013 sucked dick. It sucked ass.
I agree.
And
And there's some things that I know we're gonna agree on that we don't necessarily need to go all the way into, but if people watch previous shows, they'll understand what we mean when we say it. But yeah, overall, 2013 sucked. It looked good. I'm not a fan of like the 3D cell shading, you know. But it looks pretty good in this one. Seems like they learned a couple new tricks. It's kind of like on par with Borderlands.
It's Namco Bandai, dude. Those guys have a good team. But anyways, stop flying into the imaginary wall, go. All right. Well, my game of the year, the game that I had the most fun playing, that I liked, that actually held my attention, that I. What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
What's going on?
What is that?
It was a previous stream that I had done.
Was it like a test stream?
No, I was really drunk. It's really cool.
I hope it caught that.
I think it did. So, that's really weird that it did that. I understand why it did it though. But no, dude. My game is Marvel Heroes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think that for it to get me to play a game like that again and actually care about it and spend money on it, it's a pretty big step. And then commercially the game was kind of a failure, but it's free, and I was looking forward to it. It came out, it was everything I wanted it to be, and really liked that game. I thought it was fun. Worst game of the year, Call of Duty Ghosts, hands down. Worst fucking game ever. Terrible. Ever. Sneaking, Lollipop Chainsaw, way up here. Ghosts, down here. Lollipop Chainsaw, Ghosts.
Have you ever even played Sneak King?
Yeah, I have it. I have achievements on it.
Really? You still got the game?
Somewhere, yeah.
It's probably collector's.
No, you can get it at GameStop for like $1.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna go get it, just in case.
You should. It's a good game. But anyways, best...
No.
Wait, I'm still doing my list. Shut the fuck up.
Before you continue with your list, are you gonna go into why it's the shittiest game ever and why it was the best game of the year?
Well, I'd already told you why it was my personal game of the year.
Yeah, but you didn't go into why it was the shittiest game of the year. You don't want to? You can't just be like everybody else and say it sucks.
I don't want to relive those memories, but essentially, Call of Duty is... Their big problem is that they want to make money, and they keep putting out these fucking games, and they don't ever do anything different to them. They just spew them out year after year like Madden or those WWE games. And this one, like, they didn't even really do anything different. Like, the maps sucked. The maps were not fun. You died with like 3 shots, so you die really quick.
It's always been like that.
No, not as bad as it is in this game. Okay, so there's that, and then stop that.
Sorry.
Fucking the guns are not cool. They're not fun. I don't like any of the guns that they have. The kill streaks are not fun. Like, you know, remember the kill streaks? You get in the big ass fucking AC-130.
What are the kill streaks now?
I don't fucking know. Like the dog. The dog's the only cool one.
Yeah.
And like, I don't even know what the big one is. Some chopper gunner shit. Like, it's just not worth it. Like, it's not worth it. It's not fun. They're really hard to get now. Like, I got the dog twice since I fucking bought the game.
Don't you need to get 5 kills?
Something like that, yeah.
It's that hard to get 5 kills?
Yeah. So, fuck that game. It's not worth it. It's not worth the money. It's not worth the annoying. And you know, that was the other thing is like the graphics are cool, but like that kind of goes away after a while too. So, fuck that game. I regret buying it, and I should have known better. But you know, it was one of those things where the art really likes Call of Duty, so I tried to buy it because you know, and then I didn't really have anything else out. It was either that or Dead Rising.
You didn't notice the bruises on the arms, the hair?
No, not the bruises. The hair. The hair. There was no arm hair to be seen.
No bruises?
No bruises. No nothing.
No dirt under the fingernails?
No, never got that close.
False advertisement.
Pretty much.
Or maybe that's just on the PC version.
I don't know.
Maybe you should get on PC.
Everything's better on PC anyways.
Yeah, maybe you should get on PC. It would be different.
I don't know. But anyways.
Continue with your lists.
Honorable mentions. Killer Instinct. Not a full game, so it wouldn't win Game of the Year. If it was a full game, I probably would have gave it Game of the Year because you know it's good. But you know you can pretty much tell what I like from looking at my stream. I really liked Killer Instinct. I thought that that's the reason why I bought the stupid Xbox One, and I think the way that they approached that game was very successful. Other honorable mention. Tekken Revolution. A PS3 game. You should be happy.
Why should I be happy?
Because it's PS3.
Alright.
Fuck PS3.
That's you. I like all stuff.
No, you don't.
I like some stuff.
But I thought that for them to do like a free-to-play game and like constantly update it with the stuff that they update, because they do update it like every fucking week. With something. You're either getting a new character or there's some sort of Mokujin festival or some like they keep you interested in playing it. Like there's something that you should be doing. And on a fighting game that's pretty rare. And it's Namco and it's free and the graphics look better than they do on Tekken Tag 2 and
yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
No, they do. You haven't seen the graphic comparisons on Tekken Tag 2?
I've seen the little details that Tekken Tag has over Tekken Revolution where as far as like people get dirty.
They still do in Tekken Revolution.
I didn't notice that.
Google some screen caps through Tekken Revolution versus Tekken Tag graphics.
Yeah.
You can tell it's a lot better on Revolution. And this is from an Xbox fan saying that, so...
You kind of can't go off of
I've
graphical
seen the shit.
Though. I don't know, because I think they kind of tamper around with it. You got to see it like for yourself.
I have seen it for myself, and it's true. On a low-resolution TV as opposed to my nice one.
Uh-huh.
And it still looks better.
I guess, dude. I think Tekken Tag looks better than Revolution.
It doesn't. It doesn't. The character models aren't as good. But anyways, so, you know, honorable mention there. Samurai Gun. Samurai Gun is my personal favorite game. Samurai Gun is high-stakes Smash Brothers. They should have Samurai Gun at EVO.
High stakes.
Yeah. One hit, one kill. You imagine playing Smash Brothers on those terms? You wouldn't be able to deal. Not at all. So, Samurai Gun. Hats off to you.
You know they do that on Smash Brothers, right?
One hit kill?
Yeah.
I know.
When they do grudge matches.
That's not as cool.
Okay.
Their bodies don't go flying everywhere.
They do.
There's not blood. The water doesn't turn bloody.
There's no. That's okay. I'll give you that one, but
Bitch. Anyways, best action figure of the year. My Asuka Kazama action figure.
did they even come out this year?
I don't know. I bought it this year, so it counts.
Yeah. Maybe it did. It says Tekken Tag 2, so.
Yeah, bitch, get up off my shit. Whatever. Anyways, and that beat out the Terry Bogard action figure I bought. And that was a lot. That was a pretty good action figure. Let me see. What else was I going to say? Comic book series of the year. You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. Superior Spider-Man. Best comic book of the year. Comic book event of the year. Infinity. Real good stuff. Check those out. Musical album of the year.
Why was it comic book of the year? Yeah, Steve, why was it comic book of the year?
Superior Spider-Man?
All of them.
Superior Spider-Man was the comic book of the year because the diversity in the story that they laid out, the way that they kept you interested in the character development, the artwork was very good most of the time. Even the spin-offs and the tie-ins to other comic books like Infinity or the Superior Spider-Man team-ups was all top-notch. It kept me interested. How is Doc Ock gonna react to this situation? And how is Doc Ock gonna interact with this person? As Spider-Man, maintaining his little shitty Doc Ock life that he built. It was enthralling. And I have not had so much fun reading a comic book in years. Infinity was good. Started off really strong. It ended. It was kind of lackluster. Lackadaisical even. But was the best event of the year. Better than Age of Ultron. Better than Battle of the Atom. Worth the money.
It was a lot of money.
Lots of money. Best TV show of the year. Definitely goes to Arrow. Oh yeah, my boy. Arrow has been the only TV show that has kept me constantly watching. Even favorite shows of mine like Mad Men and The Walking Dead, I stopped watching them because they didn't hold my attention anymore, or I thought the plot was getting shitty. Not Arrow. Arrow, I wanted to watch every week. It was routine, and it was worth it. Damn worth it. And I hate that they're doing the half-season split thing.
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't like that they're doing that. But that just shows you that's how big that show is now. That they can do that.
No. It'll show you how big it is if the show continues to be successful after the break, because like Walking Dead, when they cut the seasons in half, there's usually like one half that's better than the other one, like significantly.
Also,
so hopefully that doesn't happen with Arrow.
I hope not. Best cameo appearance in a video game.
I don't know this one.
You should. This man.
Oh,
that man.
that's not a cameo.
That's a cameo.
No, he's a star. Not the star, but he's a part of the game.
He's a boss. That's a cameo.
That's not a cameo. A cameo would be like Stan Lee in Lego Marvel or some shit.
He's in it more than he is in Arkham.
I guess.
That's true. My boy. And I think that's it. That's all I have.
Mm-hmm. No movies?
Oh yeah, best movie. Sorry, forgot about that. Man of Steel. Hands down.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Of the year?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you go into that one?
It had a lot of good actors in it. They all did a good job. They did what would seemingly be a very boring storyline justice. They made you care about what was going on. It taught a very, very good life lesson, which is be yourself, be true to yourself, do what's right, regardless of the circumstances or the consequences. And anybody can take that and live with that. It had pretty decent story, you know, like a little bit too much fighting probably for my taste, but
Are you? Never mind. Just keep going.
would you let me
Keep going. Sorry.
Some of the flying around and bullshit kind of got annoying after a while, but you know, for the most part, not being a Superman fan, watching that movie, seeing the way that it was done, a newfound respect for the character, and I look forward to seeing the next movie, even if it's got stupid Ben Affleck Batman in it. I just overall really enjoyed that movie. I thought it had a positive message for everyone, even though billions of people died or whatever it was. Questionable on the loyalty to the comic books, but it's okay. Worst movie 2013. I was gonna say, well, I can't say it's the worst because it had some redeeming qualities. You know what I'm gonna say?
No.
I was gonna say The Hobbit.
Really?
But it has the
As
dragon
for
in
worst
it.
movie?
Yeah, but
Oh.
it has the dragon in it, so I kind of can't really do that.
Alright.
What was the other movie that we saw that sucked?
Can you check the chat real quick? Eric said to check the chat.
Did he?
Yeah. I think they're...
Don't listen to these assholes.
Marvel of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think they want that to be like the show of the year.
I didn't like that show. I watched it and it got really bad.
I didn't care for it either. Movie 43 was actually a really entertaining movie, but it's not my go yet.
I didn't see movie 43.
Of course you didn't.
I didn't like Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I didn't either. I stopped watching it.
I thought it was really well done. I wish they would take that budget and put it on Arrow. It doesn't need it, but it would be nicer. I can't remember what other shitty movies I saw this year was.
Die Hard 5.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Yeah. Me, you, and Arb went.
Oh yeah, but did I sleep through that?
Yeah, I think you did. I think you fell asleep.
Fuck that movie, anyways.
It wasn't that great though.
Yeah, you were dumb as fuck, Eric. Yeah, you were.
Don't even try and correct it.
Dumb as fuck.
What else? Music?
Music's a little rough, man. Like, I'm not gonna do this anymore.
Why'd you turn the chat off?
I didn't turn it off. It's still there. I really like that Zed CD
Never heard of it.
and the new Paramore. I really like those two. I'm a big Paramore fan. And that's my music. I like Paramore. I would play snippets, but I'd get in trouble.
Yeah, you would.
I get flagged.
Been flagged enough already.
My shit's been making it through though, dude. I've been getting through the gauntlet of flagging. I don't know if you know this. Have you seen what I've been putting on?
Bobbing and weaving through the flags. Like you're on some kind of test track.
Shut up, Eric. I have good musical tastes. You even said so when you were on my stream, asshole.
Don't entertain him unless he's actually talking about something. Because you know how he just likes to troll.
Yeah, I do. Oops. God damn it. Anyways. So I leave the floor to you, sir.
You're gonna have to help me out because I didn't think that far ahead. I just did
What the fuck?
I just did movies. I didn't
What
know, I didn't know you were
fuck?
gonna get into music and shit.
Everything good out of last year because there wasn't a whole lot.
Okay, game of the year. You already know.
Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy.
What's my game of the year?
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, you know why you're an asshole?
Why?
Because it's wrong. Okay, it's not Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking.
Why don't you try again?
The Last of Us. The Last of Us was the game of the year.
No, why don't you try again? You know what it is. I don't even know why.
Fucking, it better not be Knack. Yeah, it'd be Knack. Let it be Knack.
No. Game of the year is Fire Emblem Awakening for the 3DS. The game that I've been telling you to play over and over again. GTA 5 was a very good game, but at the end of the day, you kind of got to give them a pass because they're always going to make good shit. So it'd be kind of a cop-out to say GTA 5 was Game of the Year.
I don't think so.
Game of the Year for me is Fire Emblem Awakening. Why? It mainly has to do with that was my first time playing a turn-based strategy game. And so that kind of took me for a loop. I always stayed away from those type of games. The other thing that got me like really into it was the characters, because I guess in that version you could have the characters like team up to fight people, and in between battles you could have the characters talk to each other to where they build up relationships, so that way like when you battle they would like watch each other's backs and stuff. So I really like that. And certain characters, if it was a guy and a girl, they didn't have same-sex relationships, but if it was a guy and a girl, they could get married and they would have kids, and you'd be able to use their kids as characters. But just the dialogue between all those characters was like really, really good. So all that stuff combined, that really got me into the game. And the fact that I actually went back and played it again after I had beaten it was also an indication of how much I like the game, because I rarely do that nowadays because I don't have the time to just keep playing the same game over and over again.
You don't have the time, huh? Maybe you should fix the goddamn clock.
Eric saying The Last of Us. The Last of Us was a good game, especially because that game got hyped a lot before they even showed it. And when they finally showed it, I was like kind of turned off at the fact that it kind of looked like Uncharted. But after playing the game and beating it and stuff, that actually was a well put together game. I do play The Sims, and I'm not ashamed of it, so fuck you, Eric.
He's saying that your description of Fire Emblem was pretty much The Sims.
Nah, it wasn't The Sims. The Sims, you got to keep them hydrated and fed and
sounds like The Sims to me.
Keep them from shitting on themselves.
Sounds like The Sims to me.
Now, it was The Sims with like combat, and I couldn't buy a bigger house. I couldn't buy a house at all in Fire Emblem, so it's not like The Sims. But I do like The Sims. Worst game of 2013. You want to guess this one?
No, I'm trying to think of how your twisted fucking mind works.
It's not Knack either.
It's probably something. Yeah, it's probably something actually good.
If you actually paid attention to me when I talk to you, you'd probably be able to guess. I've guessed most of the shit that you've been saying from to this point.
I'm easy to read though.
Easy to read because you hate everything.
I don't know.
Whatever. Worst game of 2013 was Max Payne 3. Okay.
Did that come out this year?
I'm
Anything made by Capcom
it came out this year.
in 2013? Yeah, you could be right.
That I played?
Could be right. Capcom fucking. Capcom fucking sucks dick now.
Oh, you're finally on my level now.
Well, it took them a lot to fucking do it.
No, it didn't.
Resident Evil 6, Lost Planet 3, Devil May Cry. This year.
You never even played Lost Planet 3.
I didn't have to. Did you see that game?
I didn't see it.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to be fair here. I'm trying to judge games I've actually played.
I didn't need to play that game. It looked fucking atrocious. Check it out. Let me know if you want to fucking play it. I'll play it with you.
I already know I don't want to play it.
It's already.
I want to finish 2.
Let me just put it this way. It's already like $30.
I want to finish 2.
And it just came out like 4 months ago.
I don't care about 3. I want to finish 2 because I actually enjoy playing 2 with the bosses.
You did not. You were the reason why we stopped playing 2.
I enjoyed playing it.
No, you didn't. You bitched the whole time.
It had shitty mechanics, but I liked the boss fights because we had to work together.
Bitched the whole goddamn time we played 2. Even though Art was like, yeah, I don't want to play 2 anymore. I was like, really? Why not? And he's like, because Charles bitches all the time. Yeah. I was like, all right, yeah, you're right. He kind of does. I don't really want to play it either.
Well, fuck you guys.
I'm just saying.
If we went off those merits, then I hate every game that we played together because all you guys do is bitch about shit.
but we went into it with like a positive
Bullshit.
attitude.
Bullshit. Halo 4, I was dead set on not getting Halo 4. I got that game because of you. Because you were like, come on, Chew. It's going to be me. Khan's getting it. Even the ARP's going to get it. And the program's going to get it too. So it's going to be awesome.
I didn't tell you the ARP was going to get it.
No, you said he was going to get it.
No. He bought that shit.
Regardless.
Unbeknownst to me.
Regardless. I got the game. And we all played it. We all played it together. I wasn't having fun, but I still played it. You guys were liking it and shit. As soon as the ARB got on there and was like, this game fucking sucks. Fuck this game. I'm going back to Call of Duty. And then all of a sudden, Khan was like, yeah, I'm going to go to Battlefield. And Program said he was going to go to Battlefield. And you just fucking stopped. And I'll give you credit because you at least helped me beat the game. You at least stuck it out for that. Because I was pissed. Because I didn't like Spartan Ops.
Yeah, Spartan Ops was whatever.
You spoke.
I like
the
the
gospel.
Story on Spartan Ops though.
Yeah, you spoke the gospel on Spartan
I just
Ops.
wanted to see the cutscenes.
But I'll give you credit because you at least like played through the game with me. But everything else is like you guys kept on bitching and you stopped playing it, and that was like $60 down the drain. And that was back when I worked at shitty ass car dealerships, so I was hugely pissed on that. I can't see.
That's what I said.
What?
COD Ghosts. Worst game of the year.
Yeah, you already said that. You're late. But my worst game of the year, because I didn't really play Ghosts, because I'm not a Call of Duty fan. But worst game of the year for me was Max Payne, mainly because that character is a piece of shit.
Why do you hate on him so much?
Because, dude, he sucks at his job. He was getting people killed. The mechanics of the game were good, but the character itself was fucking horrible. What else did you say? That's honorable mentions for games.
Oh, fuck you.
What?
Gears Judgment.
Oh, hell yeah. That was a bad game. Honorable mentions. I didn't know you were going to do honorable mentions, so I'll just go ahead and... Should I do Lollipop or Beyond?
Lollipop. That should be your game of the year anyways.
You know what? Yeah, that would be... But that didn't come out this year.
Didn't?
No, that was an old game. It's kind of like... No, I'll give the honorable mention to Beyond Two Souls. I understand what problems people had with that game.
Willem Dafoe?
Yeah, they said William Dafoe wasn't that great in it. He was pretty much like he is in the movie. So
avenge me!
Yeah, I don't get that.
No.
As far as like the way, because one of the things that people complained about was how the story was told to where.
Wait, do your Willem Dafoe impression, please.
Peter, don't tell Harry.
Thank you.
One of the things that people complained about in Beyond was the way the story was told, because instead of going like from the beginning to the end or from the end to the beginning, they kind of like just went all over the place. Like 1 minute you were playing as grown Ellen Page, and the next minute you were playing as young Ellen Page, and it did that all through the game. And I thought that was actually cool how they did that, because I think if they would have started from when she was a little girl, I don't think people would have made it through the game at all, because when you play as a little girl, it's like not as interesting. So the fact that they jumped back and forth within the story was actually a good choice. So I like that. Another thing that people complained about was the choices of the game. Although, unlike Heavy Rain, where if someone died, like that was it, they kind of took all that away and Beyond. So yeah, in that case, they were a little bit too lenient on that side. But at the end of the day, you got to realize that there's some developers who want to develop a game to tell a story, and there's other developers who want to develop a game just to have you kind of just play it and do what you want, like Skyrim.
You're getting a little too technical in your rundown. You need to tell why it's good and why it's bad.
I thought it was good because I liked the story of the game. I liked the character, the main character. Some of the side characters were good. And it was bad because of I didn't like the combat system. That was about it for why it was bad. But that's an honorable mention. So
Sounded like it was Game of the Year to you.
no, it's an honorable mention. Game of the year is Fire Emblem, hands down.
You didn't read any comic books, so
Yeah, I stopped reading comics, so
I'll skip that part.
we're gonna skip the comics. Movies. For movie of the year, it was between Iron Man 3 and Catching Fire. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go with Iron Man 3 because I actually saw that movie twice. Whereas only saw
I saw it
Catching
like
Fire
3
once.
times, and it still wasn't that good.
It's watching that movie for the first time was kind of like reading an Iron Man comic because I do like Iron Man comics after Spider-Man, of course, but
Neither of what you read.
not any of the new ones. I read the old ones though, but looking at that movie was like reading an actual comic. And back in when they did the Avengers, I didn't appreciate how my boy Cap was tearing down Tony, even though he was somewhat right, because that is like what everybody kind of says about Tony Stark, is the fact that without the suit, he's really like not a threat.
Billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
Yeah, but in Iron Man 3, they kind of proved him wrong, where they showed that he's just as dangerous outside of his suit as he is with it. So I really like that aspect of it. Worst movie of the year?
Hobbit.
I don't want to go with The Hobbit.
Fucking Hobbit.
I've seen something worse. I can't remember what it
Like
was.
what?
So. I didn't bring my list with me.
I have not heard you talk shit about a movie as bad as you did about The Hobbit.
As
all
a
year.
Hobbit?
You were very angry about The Hobbit. You were very angry.
Since I can't think of anything else, I'll go with The Hobbit. And that was just because I just don't like how kiddie that movie is. And I know that's what the books are. The books are like, I guess they said it's geared more towards children. But that movie was just way too playful for me. Way too many computer effects. I mean, to the point where I can actually point out to this day and age, like when a real life actor is fighting air or someone in a mocap suit, like that's bad. So yeah, I didn't like The Hobbit. That could be worst movie of the year.
Yeah, Cap 2, 2014. Cap 2, Cap 2, Winter Soldier. Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 2.
That's this year?
Next year. Or is this year?
They said 2014.
Yeah, 2014. I think it's this year.
It is? Oh.
Yeah, Spidey should be this year.
Yeah, you got those movies.
Those movies are going to be good. Cap 2 especially.
You know what else I think comes out this year? Mad Max. Fury Road.
Does it really come out?
I think so. I think it's this year.
That movie's been under the radar. There's been a lot of updates about it, but they haven't shown a whole lot.
Last time I checked, they had wrapped it up last year, so it should be coming out this year.
It's not going to be as good as the original. It's like them redoing the weapon movies.
The very first one or the second one?
All the Mad Max ones except for the Tina Turner one.
I didn't really like the first one.
Why?
The first one was kind of dry. There wasn't really a lot going on in that movie. When you go back and watch
It's really old.
I know, but I've seen a lot of old movies, and it was like they're still entertaining as they were when I was a kid. But I went back and watched the first Mad Max, and I was like, you know what? There's not really a lot going on in this movie. It takes a long time to get to the point where he starts fucking up people.
Well, yeah, his family had to die and shit.
I know, but it took a while to get to all that. But
And just get to the murdering of his family.
if that comes out this year, I'm excited for that movie because Tom Hardy's playing Mad Max.
Tom Hardy's badass.
I like that guy.
He's cool.
Worst movie. Oh yeah, I already said worst movie. Honorable mention for movies. I've seen a lot of them. I'll go with Mama. Just because they didn't really do a lot of horror movies this year.
Mama.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Judge Dredd. Was that this year?
Oh, was that this year?
I don't know.
I think that was 2012.
I think it was 2012 too. Dredd was good. They should do another one. They won't.
Yeah, I'll give Mama the honorable mention. That was a good movie. They didn't do a lot of horror movies this year, and if they did, they weren't that great.
What was the one that we saw that?
Conjuring.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good, but the fact that they showed most of the good stuff in the previews kind of ruined it for me.
I didn't show that much.
I'm that type of guy.
Yeah, I know.
What else did you do?
By the way, I almost bought you the Falcon action figure for
From the movie?
Yeah.
Like with the shield suit? Because I don't like the way the Falcon looks originally.
It was old school red and white, dude.
Yeah, I don't like the way that.
That's the way the actor said that he wanted it to be.
Really?
He said, I would have preferred it to be the red and white.
Maybe they could do like black and red or something, but
I don't know.
I like the way it looks. What else did you do besides comics?
I did comics, movies, games, music.
Music. Album of the year.
Drake.
Dude, maybe.
Yeah.
It's between Drake and of Monsters and Men. I'll do Drake. I think I listen to Drake more. We'll do Drake. Drake was good. I gave it to my mom, or I got it from my mom for Christmas. She was happy.
It's just because 50 didn't put out anything this year. Otherwise, that would have been an album of the year.
Yeah. Eminem put out an album, but it was good. But I think Drake did a little better job on his.
That's good. I'm glad we agree on something.
Even though Eminem is still my favorite rapper of all time, but we'll get Drake. Worst album. I can't really get into worst albums because I haven't really been listening to music that much. I just started like at the end of 2013, but let's just say if Lil Wayne came out with an album, we'll just go ahead and say that that's the worst album.
That guy's not even alive anymore, is he? Isn't he like dead?
And I'll give an honorable mention to Eminem, because I don't know if Of Mice and Men came out in 2013, so I'll just give the honorable mention to Eminem. Is that it for 2013?
That's it for 2013.
Shit. Yeah. If I think it's something else, I'll say it, but
You ain't gonna say shit.
are you cutting it off? Is that it?
What else you got?
I don't know. I thought we were gonna talk about other stuff.
Nah, son. That's the best we got.
All right.
And, with all the technical problems and everything like that,
Yeah.
I don't want any more problems, dude.
You don't want no props.
I don't want no problems.
You don't want no props.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year,
Now,
Chew!
somebody needs to do us a favor. Somebody needs to tell us how to make this damn show better. Okay? Like, tell us if you liked how the whole screen was filled with our ugly mugs. Or tell us if you want gameplay in the background as well as our ugly mugs in the small corner, because we kind of go back and forth on that as far as what people tell us. So, we need to know that. And,
Happy New Year!
hey, put a little swivel on there at the end.
You like that?
Yeah.
I got some singing abilities.
Yeah, I bet you do.
You never saw my karaoke skills because they fucked us.
What?
They fucked us at the karaoke place. Remember? When
Oh,
we went?
yeah.
We got in line. We got in line and they never fucking let us.
Brunswick
Yeah,
XL.
they don't put them on blast on the stream, dude.
I'll put them on blast.
Yeah.
'Cause they fucking denied both of us.
Yeah.
Because we were ready. Because I was all scared. I was like, man, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And then I got all hyped up and shit. And we were going to be next. And they called someone else. And I was pissed. So yeah, fuck that. I'll put them on blast. Get your karaoke shit fixed.
Yeah, they need to step up on it. We should do karaoke more though.
You should. You know what we should do? Or what I should do? More Dance Central. Just Dance. Yoki. Whatever the hell that's called. We need to find some place to do that.
You should do that.
I should. I'll do it too.
I know you will.
Like, you guys ain't never even seen this shit before, have you?
You know what else you failed to do? Best action figure.
I didn't get any action figures.
That's what I mean. I'm pretty sure I gave you one.
I mean, I bought some, but I wouldn't say they were the best.
No, your personal best.
For the year? I guess my Raphael. That's on par with your Michelangelo.
That can't compete with my
What about my Sabretooth Mighty Bug?
The Sabretooth one?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's really cool. You should see it.
My little Doc Ock was cool that you got me.
Oh yeah, the Kid Robot things?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a fucking disaster.
I don't know, it turned out good for me.
I'm trying to salvage it, but I gotta break out Yeo paintbrush for that.
That's great. Well, hopefully 2014 is 10 times better.
2014 is ours.
Yeah, you already know it's 50's the official bad podcast member.
Spokesperson. Theme.
I wonder if I could talk to him and get him to like give us some stuff.
I want him to drop in and like he did with that one kid.
Yeah, I don't think he'll do that with us.
Yeah.
That's because we take an hour. That was only like one song.
I think if you pump him hard enough, like blast his music all over our shit.
I got his goddamn headphones. Some good fucking headphones.
Yeah, but you weren't wearing them.
I worn them before though. I actually upsold some dude. Did I tell you when I went to the furniture store with the Tron and I upsold these headphones to this guy? He was like, "Oh, those the Beats?" I was like, "Nah, son, 50 SMS audio, bitch."
You wore the headphones to the store.
Yeah, they're like a necklace.
Oh, you're on that level now.
Yeah,
All right.
I've been like that. That's why I got it.
That's cool.
Anyways, Happy New Year.